Hello and welcome to another video. So today I am going to tell you a story about a dinosaur's family. So let's begin. So once upon a time there was a little child, and so that little child one day went out venturing in the woods, and as she was venturing in the woods she suddenly found a patch of grass that was covering a huge hole. And so she went through that hole, and inside that hole she saw another world, and in that world she saw something amazing. There were dinosaurs that were said to be extinct. She thought that scientists kept this away because hunters and other people will hunt them and sell their meat or sell their leather, or by making their skins into leather. So she quietly went inside and ventured through the beautiful area. It was filled with tall trees and also various animals. There are some flying dinosaurs, some walking dinosaurs, as she described. Then suddenly she went into a house, and in that house she saw that there were 3 pots of porridge. One was hot, one was cold, and one was mild. It wasn't hot and it wasn't cold too. It wasn't too cold. So she tried one by one, and then she realized which one was which, and then she decided that they needed some spiciness. Yes, and so she poured in some salt and also some chili powder in all 3 of those porridges. Yes, and then she suddenly heard a fainted knock on the door. Then she quickly ran away through a window. The windows were huge because it was a window of a dinosaur family. And in through the door there was a dinosaur that was wearing a suit and also a coat over that suit. And there he came inside and saw that there was some porridge. Then he ate his part of that porridge. He loved it, but it was too spicy. Then he called his wife and asked her why it was so spicy. Then the wife tasted it, and she also realized that it had been too spicy. Then the child came in, and the child also tasted it and said that it was too spicy. So they had to throw away their porridge, and suddenly they saw the culprit. It was that little girl that went through their house. So they started to chase that little girl, and after chasing that little girl, the little girl thinly escaped that place with a thin air of time. And through that time, she saw that the dinosaurs were trying to bite her or eat her with their teeth and mouth, but they couldn't fit through the giant hole because the dinosaurs were even more bigger. And so the little child escaped, and then she told all of these things to her grandma. The grandma laughed at her and said that, "Of course this happened, my dear." And then the girl still believed that this happened, even though her grandmother playfully laughed at it and thought that it existed as all the other grandmothers did. And so this is the end of our video about a dinosaur family. So tata and goodbye. See you tomorrow again.